Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and we're 2-0 on the season. Hit that like button, and we are finally ranked. Man, the disrespect on that. They took so long to rank us here, and we should have been preseason ranked, to be honest. And we're going up against the runner-ups from last year's national championship, Virginia Tech. And they have a different offense and kind of a different defense. They have taken a step back. You see they are 0-2, and they lost a devastating overtime loss to Wisconsin by 6, and then lost to NC State by a touchdown. So here are their starters. Quincy Patterson at quarterback, and he is more of a scrambler than anything. And this is actually his first year starting, so this is his senior year. You only got 1 year to start. That's pretty unfortunate. Cole Beck is their running back. He's 95 speed, 99 acceleration. I mean, he is a monster. And then they got Daryl Simmons at receiver, as their defense is actually a lot different from last year. I mean, they have a lot of guys that are first-time starters and not a lot of high overall guys like we usually see from these top teams. And it's because, you know, they graduated a lot. They must not have been recruiting that well, because look at their defense. They're not ranked that high. 119th in points given up, 99th in yards allowed. I mean, they are not having a good year at all. And we are in the rain and at home during this matchup. So here we go. Patterson starts out with the ball in the shotgun formation, giving it off to Beck with the draw, and he's picking up 9 to start the game. So usually I do have a little bit of time right now to make the recruiting video, but I'm going to do the recruiting video after this episode. Usually I do it after the second game, but this season I'm going to do it after the third. I just need a little bit more time with that. So here is Patterson on a 2nd and 1, running his receiver in motion. He's going to give it off to Beck, but there's James Jackson Jr. in the backfield, and that's a loss of about 3. So 3rd and 4. Close to the 50. Here is Patterson trying to scramble out. He's going to get tackled by Andre Armstead, stood up by Neil Bonds, and that is going to be a punt here on the first drive, as Andre Armstead is there for the sack, and we take back over in our own territory. So here at the 21, Drayvon Jennings, he's had a all right start to the season. I want to see him throw a little bit better, but here's a quick throw across the middle to Raheem Akusi for 6 yards. So 2nd and 4, handoff, this time to Jay Taylor. He gets the ball up the middle, and he picks up a gain of 8 and a first down. So from the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got Raheem Akusi again, 23 yards and a first down, now set up past the 50. So Matt Pollard in the slot, but giving it off to Jay Taylor. He finds a little crease, runs over a defender. Look at him staying on his feet, and that's a gain of 13 and a first down, Jay Taylor. So now at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Jennings, throw across the middle. He's got Carl Wolf, the senior leader on this squad, and he picks up 12 yards for the first down. So now inside the 12, 4 wide receivers out there. This time it's Champagne Green, the true freshman, as he gets the catch for 8 yards and almost a first. So now on a 2nd and 2, handoff to Denzel Knox in the game, runs over a defender, gets inside the 5, and sets us up for a 1st and goal. Handoff back to him, and he's getting in for the touchdown. 3 yards out, and Denzel Knox and Jay Taylor had a good drive that time. They pretty much couldn't be stopped. So now we're up 7 here. Is Patterson back out onto the field, running the speed option to the right. He's going to toss it out to Beck, but there's James Jackson Jr. for another tackle in the backfield. That one is a loss of 2. So 3rd and 10 from the shotgun. They're running the screen pass out to the left. Here's Beck trying to cut back inside, but that's not going to work. He's tackled by Neil Bonds, and that is going to be a punt. Another one. So now we take back over in our own territory. They're sending a blitz on the first play, and Jennings can't get rid of it in time, and that's Billy Lowry for the sack. So 2nd and 18. Backed up inside our own territory, and we're going to cough it up. And look, we scoop it up at about the 1. Take another look. His guy goes in unblocked and straight to Jennings. We didn't even have enough time to react to that one, and he actually fumbles it out of the end zone, and we recover. So now a 3rd and 26. Here's just a deep shot, but that's not even gonna be close. Sammy Baldwin on the receiving end of that, and that's gonna be a punt. So now here's Virginia Tech taking back over, handing off to Beck on the sweep to the left, and he's getting a lot of room, but eventually gets run down. Only a gain of 5 on that one. Our defense closed pretty quickly. So 2nd and 5, another handoff, and look who's there. It's Haoli Managa, the redshirt freshman. He's got 3 tackles in the game and his first tackle for loss. So 3rd and 10. Here's a throw out to the left. Washington trying to cut in, but he can't get back to the marker. And is it going to be another punt? It is. We take back over in our own territory. 3 punts for our defense. So now here on a 2nd and 8, throw across the middle, but that's picked off by Edmonds. And the first mistake of the game. Weeds passed up on an easy throw that time to try to make the hard throw across the middle. And Edmonds saw it right away. He just jumps it. And now they take back over inside the 10-yard line. So here's Patterson on the read option. He's going to take it in. Going in untouched, 9 yards up the middle. And that's a touchdown for Virginia Tech. And they tie this game up. So I do play a little careful when throwing in the rain because I know that does affect, especially with the sliders I play on. I'm not going to throw the ball as much. But there's Denzel Knox getting up the middle. So now 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That's Raheem Akusi, and that's 12 yards. And now we move past the 50. He's got 3 catches for 41 yards pretty early. So now 6 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jennings. He can't find anybody and throws it away. And he's actually going to get called for the intentional grounding. And we back it up here for a 3rd and 26. Here's Jennings trying to buy some time. But that left end is super fast, and he gets to us. So we lose a bunch of yards. We've got sacked quite a bit in this game so far, and that's another punt. So here's Virginia Tech. Here's Beck getting a handoff up the middle. He's got a nice crease. He breaks a tackle, and he breaks free to the right, and he gets past the 50 and gets tackled by James Will Smith. So now they're past the 45-yard line on the other side of the field. Here's Beck trying to run the ball, but this time we're going to be there to stop him for a gain of nothing. So 3rd and 7. Here is Patterson. He hasn't been able to throw the ball so far. Trying to scramble out. He gets sacked and coughs it up. And there's James Jackson Jr. And he's going to take this one all the way for the touchdown. Michael Cummings met him, and he coughs it up. Take another look as Patterson tries to scramble out, but Michael Cummings is on him the whole time and strips him, and James Jackson Jr. does the rest. So now with a 14-7 lead, here we go back out on defense. This defense has been unstoppable so far. Here is Smith getting a handoff, and he breaks free, and he trips over his own guy. He had a wide open green field in front of him, but he trips over his guy and doesn't actually score on that one. So now here's Smith still in the game. He's getting the screen pass to the right, and he's shaken up on that play for a gain of 8. So 3rd and 2 at about the 40. Here's a speed option out to the left. And look at Patterson. He cuts in for some reason. And he gets tackled behind the line. That's Michael Cummings again. And take another look. They punt it again. So that has been 4 punts so far this game. Here's Denzel Knox getting a carry to the right side. He's breaking free down the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds for a gain of 33 here with 2 minutes left here in the first half. 1st and 10. Here's a carry. Another one. Here's Denzel Knox getting another nice gain of 9. Denzel Knox is punishing the defense so far in the first half. So a minute and a half left. Jay Taylor in the game this time, just trying to get the first down. He gets a gain of 2 and moves the chains as this clock does continue to run. So a minute 15 left. Jennings, throw across the middle. He's got a man. That's Akusi again. And he's picking up a gain of 16. As now we are inside field goal range for sure as their time goes down to a minute in the game, in the half. So here's Carl Wolf getting another catch across the middle. He jukes his way for a 14-yard gain, making his way inside the 5. So 1st and goal in the shotgun formation. Matt Pollard there in the backfield, and we give it off to Knox, and that's a 4-yard carry there. And we get in for the 21-7 lead as Virginia Tech just tries to get some points on the board, but they're going to run the ball here towards the end of the half. And there is Beck getting smacked. James Will Smith on the opposite end of that hit. And wow, no mercy showed trying to run the ball. And that's how we take this one into half, 21-7. So here we go back out in the second half. Here is Drayvon Jennings, bunch wide receiver set. He's going to throw to the right, but he throws to the wrong guy, and that's picked off A wrong button interception. Don't you hate when that happens? I was throwing to the corner route. That was Carl Wolf running to the corner, and instead we throw across the middle, and it's like they got the ball to start the second half. So now they take back over at about the 50-yard line. Here is Beck trying to run the ball. He's going to lose 3. Look at this defense. This is very impressive. That's Andrew Jordan even getting in on the tackle in the backfield. So 3rd and 14. Patterson throwing to the right side, and that's actually going to be broken up. Back-to-back plays by Andrew Jordan, and another punt. Can you believe it? This defense is just balling out. So here, on the next drive, Jennings scrambling out to the right. He's going to throw to Matt Pollard, the tight end. He's going to pick up 11 yards and a first down. So 2nd and 9 from the shotgun. 2 running backs next to him. He's got Denzel Knox in the flats, and he's going to break a tackle and make it to about the 46, and that's a gain of 13 and a first down. So Raheem Akusi getting the carry up the middle on the jet sweep. That's 5 yards, and now we get the ball to the 50. So a 2nd and 5 snap. Here's Jennings scrambling out to the right. He's got a man wide open, and that's going to be Matt Pollard. He's got a big gain on that one, a gain of 29 yards and a first down. So now inside the 20, Jennings scrambling out to the left. He's going to try to make something happen. He's going to throw that way. He's got Denzel Knox, and he's going to catch that one, hold on to it, and now we're inside the 10-yard line. So on a couple of plays later, here's Denzel Knox trying to fight his way into the end zone. He's going to get there, and we're getting 28 on the board, 3-score lead as we move towards the middle of the third quarter. Patterson has not been able to throw over 100 yards so far this game. He gives off to Cole Beck, and that's a gain of 0 on that one as we get it to a 3rd and 10. Patterson facing a blitz, and he's getting sacked. No time to react to the blitz. That's James Will Smith, the preseason All-American, and he gets in for the sack. So now back out on the next drive, we are just playing some great defense, setting our offense up. Here is Donovan Taylor in the backfield, giving it off to Denzel Knox, and we get the first down on a 3rd and 1 carry, and that's going to be a 6-yard gain for a first down. So 1st and 10. Here, thrown across the middle. That's Raheem Akusi. He's got some room. He's fighting his way inside the 20 as he's closing in on about 80 yards receiving in this game. So 1st and 10 inside the 20. Going to fake it to Jay Taylor in the backfield. Jennings going to roll out to the right and throw that way. He's got Carl Wolf in the end zone. 18 yards for the touchdown. And it hasn't looked pretty here in the rain, but we are taking care of business on both sides of the ball. And I got to contribute to our running game and our defense. This might be the best game I think I've seen them play versus a ranked team. So here's Patterson trying to roll out again. He's going to get sacked. But James Jackson Jr. grabs his face mask, and this drive does continue there with the sack. So here's Patterson from the shotgun. He's going to throw out to the left. He's got a man, but that's Weber for about 7 yards on that one as they get close to the 50 here on a 3rd and inches. Beck in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him, but he's going to be stopped by Marcus Daniels in the backfield. So many weapons on our defense. I think we're finally getting acclimated with each other, and we're going to need it next week as we go up against the defending national champions in Auburn. So here, I put the backups here in the 4th quarter because I don't want to risk anything in the rain. So Ray Reed with his first throw, that's a horrible throw, but he gives it off to Jay Taylor on a 3rd down carry, and that's only a gain of 4, and we punt the ball back to Patterson. So Patterson sets up with good field position. Here he is, though, trying to scramble. He's not going anywhere. That's Terrence Miller, and he's got his first sack of the game. He's been consistent all 4 years, getting in after the quarterback. He almost gets there that time, but Patterson does get it out to Weber for a 23-yard catch. So now 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Patterson trying to scramble out again, and that's not going to count as a sack, but he gains 1 yard on that one. So 3rd and 14. Patterson from the shotgun. He's going to throw off his back foot. What a terrible throw, but he almost completes it. Michael Cummings comes in and breaks that pass up as now they get it to a 4th and 14. Patterson facing some pressure. He's going to throw out to the left, and that's picked off by Josh Hemphill. And, man, our defense just shut Virginia Tech down this entire game, and that interception just propels us to an easy 35-7 victory. I mean, this was in the rain. Just imagine if we had good weather, we could have thrown the ball a lot better. It could have been way uglier as Denzel Knox gets into the end zone 3 times, nearly 100 yards. He has a few catches. He has a great game, 6.4 yards a carry. We honestly, we just had an all-around game. Denzel Knox, Raheem Akusi had a good game. Drayvon Jennings had a decent game on the wrong butt interception. I don't count that against him. Our defense they're the story of this game. I mean, we had 6 sacks on Patterson this game, and I think we had 5 actually, but just a well-rounded effort. I mean, all around, Josh Hemphill had that last interception, and the only guy that really did anything for them was Beck, and that was a running back, and he had a decent game. I mean, 73 yards, 21 attempts, though. He's getting shut down towards, after that first quarter, and that's how you handle business, man. We shut them down, only 216 total yards of offense. So stay tuned for the next episode. We're going into recruiting finally, and we get to see who made the cut, who didn't. This is one of our best recruiting years ever as far as caliber goes. We finally get these top guys. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. You don't want to miss next episode, so stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.